up going inside, and it's 247 steps up this tower. Look at this. Is it like a full send? Oh my god. Look at that. 250 steps nearly. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Catherine and I am on a trip with Contiki in Scotland, on specifically their Scotland in a Week trip. Contiki invited me out and I'm so excited to be traveling with them. Today is March 6th at 7:03 in the morning. It is, I want to say, day 4 or the 3rd full day in Scotland post-flight. We have been in Edinburgh this whole time and now we're going to be going on the bus for the first time and changing hotels for the first time and getting to see the more like natural parts of Scotland outside of Edinburgh, the city. And we're going to the Highlands today. So I think I'm most excited to see more of the nature aspect of Scotland because I haven't seen as much of it myself. I've been to Edinburgh before and I've seen some of Scotland outside of Edinburgh, but definitely not the majority of the places we're going to. And I'm excited to go to like the Loch Ness lake and learn more about the lore of the Loch Ness monster and seeing the coos or the cows that are like famous here in Scotland and things like that. So I'm excited. Right now I've just been packing and getting ready. We are going to be having breakfast between like 7 to 7 maybe 40 or something like that, and then we're coming back up to get our bags and then checking out and wanting to be getting on the bus or on the bus around 7:45 so that we leave at 8 a.m. So I think I'm doing pretty good on time because I do not need like 40 minutes to eat. I think I need realistically 10 to 20. So I'm going to go eat now and then come back up to get my bags and then we will head out. So I will film probably on the road or during our first stop, and thank you all so much for tuning in.
Then push the door to open. We've also fitted the windows with small...
We have made it to our first stop and it is the horse sculptures behind me. It's also very sunny today, which is very different from how it's been, but they are 100 feet tall and about 300 pounds, I don't know if each or all together, but they're the largest horse statues in the world. I think it's random but so cool because I love all animals and anything animal related. So this is our first stop of the day and check them out. So I've been to Scotland but I've never seen these horses, so it's pretty cool coming back and having like new experiences. And if I'd known that these were here last time and didn't go, I would have been sad. But you can kind of see there's like intricate details to them and different poses and then a water feature, and I think it's just really cool. Look at how massive they are as I'm like coming closer up to them. Like you can see the comparison here. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. So these statues are called the Kelpies, and while I was there, I just thought of them as being cute horse statues, which is true, but actually what these are the Kelpies, which is an ancient myth in Scotland, and in Scottish folklore, a Kelpie is a dangerous, shape-shifting water creature that can appear on land as a horse. The Kelpie appears to their human victims as a gray or white horse, entices them to ride their back, and then carries them down to a watery grave. So a much darker backstory to these statues than I thought originally, but also it's more of a legend, and believe it or not, that's up to you. Just crazy how tall they are. It's so random, but I love it. This might be one of my favorite stops of the tour just because it's animal related. Look at him. Boop the snoot. So cute. We're also shooting content for Contiki over there, so we've been doing a couple of shots, and yeah, I'm obsessed. I love them. 10 out of 10. Next, we are at the Stirling Castle, which is one of Scotland's greatest stone castles. It is an icon and integral to how we understand this nation's story. The castle peaked in importance back in the 1500s, and generations of Scottish monarchs have enlarged, adapted, and embellished the Stirling Castle. We're in Stirling, and the Stirling Castle's behind us. We're not going inside because apparently it's not very impressive according to our tour guide, but it was very beautiful from the outside. And now I think we're going down to lunch. So it's very beautiful here. It's like the cemetery and the flowers. And that is the update.
What's that?
Does anything? Oh my god.
Chicken katsu curry. She copied the same as me.
And it's gonna
Bus and lasagna, the cheesiest lasagna I've ever seen. All right, we are in our next stop up to see this tower here. And I thought it was just a bus day, but we keep climbing hills. We had lunch, as I showed some shots. And then I think because the roads were too narrow for the bus to go down, we had to like climb up a hill back up to the Stirling Castle to the bus. And I thought that is when we're having our like 3-hour drive to our next destination. But then they're like, the tour guide was saying that we're going to see this pointy thing, which I don't know the name of yet. And that'll be in 20 minutes. And then we have the bus time, which sometimes I do enjoy the bus time to just have like a nap, rest my legs, take a breather, watch some stuff on my phone. But we keep making stops and I feel like I'm still gonna hit my like 10K step goal today. But it's just very, very hilly. So I will update you what this is because I don't know what we're seeing, but it's cool and it's pointy and on a hill. I made it to the top. Look at that. My calves are on fire, but I'm getting nice exercise in, and the view is real nice.
Yeah, okay. So that's where the Battle of Stirling Bridge actually happened. So I just want you guys to imagine none of these buildings are here. This is like kind of dense-ish forest land, and you're heavily outnumbered, and you're Scotsmen. You're with about 10 other different families or clans, as they're called here. So there wasn't really one unified army. There were all these different clan families that came together, banded together to defeat the English. Because if there's one thing that I want you guys to take away from this trip, the Scots hate the English. They really do. It's gone back for centuries and centuries. So the Scots, they hid up in these hills and they watched the English come across the River Forth over into the northern side.
So we ended up going inside, and it's 247 steps up this tower. The steepest of stairs. It's scary. So let's try going up them again. But it's like, you know, in Europe with older buildings, the very narrow, scary steps with my size 11 feet, like being wider or longer than the step. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. But they gave us the opportunity to go inside after all, and I was like, while I'm here, might as well. Okay, this is more than I thought it was. But we'll have some really good views. Going down, I think, is gonna be a little scary. It keeps going. It literally is never ending. Oh my god. My shield. That's crazy. Look at this. Is it like a full send? Oh my god. Look at that. 250 steps nearly. But we did it. Nice breeze. Oh, there's a little more up. up. Okay, let's go there. Just another tease. The wind, whew, it is cooling me down because I got a little overheated. Okay. How did they get there though? Look at this. I can't even tell. Funny when I thought we weren't going up. And then they decided, actually, if you want to, let's go. So I decided, I think I'm just circling. I don't know where the entrance is, where there are. Oh, okay, I think I see it. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, windy. Making my way down the stairs, very focused, as my feet are longer than the steps. Oof. And you just keep going in circles, so it makes you a little dizzy. I just about made it down. That was a whole trek. I did not expect that many steps, but hey, getting my workout in. And now I believe we're gonna have the 3-hour bus ride. Look at my hair. It was so windy, but these are the last steps. Look at that. What a reward. Got some good photos. And there's a shuttle we learned after that hike. But it's okay. It's good for us. Hey everyone, I'm now in the hotel room. We drove about 2 hours, had a rest stop, and then drove another hour. So I'm definitely like feeling a bit tired now. I think it's nice, like I said earlier, to have those bus breaks to be able to just have some me time, nap, you know, catch up on things, or like watch something if you've downloaded some like shows or something. But at the same time, if you're like napping or in and out of sleep and then you get to your new destination, it's like always trippy a little bit. But we're here at the hotel and we are staying at the Columbia Hotel in Inverness. That's the hotel we're staying at, and it is right on the river. It's very pretty. I will do a hotel room tour for you. Right now it is about 6:50 and we're meeting downstairs at 7:30 for dinner, which is like right next door. It's attached to the hotel. And this place is really cute. My tour guide was saying that this place is more authentic than like the more modern hotel we just stayed at. He made it sound like it was going to be like run down or like something scary. I don't know, but I think he overly scared us because this place is actually really nice and there's like beautiful big windows. The mattress feels nice, like nicer and softer because the last mattress was a bit hard. And also the room in my like the last hotel room, I could not figure out the heating, and sometimes I was fine and other times I was like shivering in the bed and I was cold. So this place feels really nice and cozy and just a little bit more homey, and the mattress feels better. And yeah, so anyway, I'm just rambling. I will show you the room tour. So let's go to the front of the door. All right, so per usual, there is a front door and then we have just some storage here. And I like it when hotels have this with this kind of area where you can prop up your suitcase, because I don't like putting my suitcase on the bed, whether it's the hotel bed or my bed at home, because either way I'm sleeping in it. And I find that like suitcases are dirty. They travel around the world. So I don't want to do that. So it's nice when they have something like this that I can prop up my suitcase and be able to reach in, especially for places like this where we're only staying for like, you know, 1 to 3 nights. We're staying for 2 nights here, but I don't want to fully unpack. So I'll be going to my suitcase a lot. It's like a small thing, but also really convenient. And then here we have the bathroom, which is very brightly lit compared to the rest of the room. And it's just kind of a basic bathroom. We've got a good amount of towels here, toilet, a little sink, a little mirror, and then kind of more of like an open concept standing shower. The shower is also nicer than the other one because it's bigger. They did say the fire alarm here is super sensitive and we have to close the door when we're showering or post shower because the steam can set off the fire alarm, which I don't know if I've ever heard that before, but typically I keep the door closed anyway, so that's just like a good reminder. But anyway, this is the overview of the room. Very nice. And then there's a random like little cutout here. But this is the bed. I'm liking the blue, what's it called? Not backdrop. Headboard. The headboard. I think it's a nice pop of color compared to the rest of the room, along with like the orange pillowcases and like the plaid. It's just looking really cute. And I've already just set up some stuff. I'm charging things. I had to brush my hair because the wind here, my hair just goes wild. So that was much needed. And then we got like a little seating area on top of clearly a desk right here. And then the view. We are right in the center of town. And this is like the major town in the Highlands region where most tourists and people visiting stay at. You can fly into this town specifically. So it sounds like because this is a more rural area, things are a bit more spread out than say in Edinburgh. But this is like the central point for everything. And then we're in the central part of the central city in the Highlands region of Scotland, which is pretty cool. And we're along this river. And I have a view of this really cool bridge that has this really cool like pink, blue, purple lighting underneath it. I think it's really cool. So I don't know if we're just going to do dinner and then go to bed. If people are super exhausted after the travel day and the like full 2 days we've had out in Edinburgh, or if they're going to want to see some of the city. Not sure, because I got more sleep last night than some people, but also on Contiki's people are known to just have like be go, go, go the whole time and then sleep for a week when they get back. But yeah, there's a bit of reflection, but it's looking really cute. So we'll see you at dinner. I'm probably just going to show what I get, which I pre-ordered food on the bus because when there's like 15 of us or whatever with the crew, it makes it easier to order ahead of time. So I'll probably just do a short clip about dinner and then that'll be it for the day. But that is what the hotel's looking like and I'm looking forward to it. It's just so cute and cozy. All right, see you later. Bye.
It used to be well done, but now you're medium well.
That is perfect for me.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm now in the hotel room post dinner and it is about 9:30 p.m. So I'm gonna end off the video here. I'm gonna take a nice shower and just have a relaxing night and try to be asleep around 11:30 so that I can feel rested for tomorrow. So I hope you've enjoyed watching my, I don't even know at this point, day 3 or 4 of my tour here in Scotland with Contiki. It's been really fun and I've been loving getting to know everybody and make new friends. That's the fun of these trips, is you don't have to wait around for other people to travel, but you go when you're able to, where you want to go and when you can go, and then you just make friends along the way. Because if I waited for my friends back home to travel, I would not have gone to like I would have gone to like a 7th of the places I've been to. So that's the one thing I love about companies like Contiki, is that I just decide fully on my terms when I want to go, and then they bring everything else from the planning to the built-in friends that I'll make. And it's always nerve-wracking at the beginning, especially with me who's an introvert, with who's going to be there, but every single time there's always nice people and people that I become friends with, and it's just great fun. And now I'm in Scotland and otherwise I wouldn't have been, so I love it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow in our first full day here in the Highlands. And I'm probably most excited for tomorrow because we get to see the Loch Ness Monster Lake, or maybe Loch Ness Monster, we'll see, I don't know, and some of the coos or the cows here. So I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in that video or another video of mine. Bye.